Good morning from our fifth, I think, day in Hokkaido, and also our last few hours or minutes in Hokkaido, because in around an hour or so we're gonna be taking the ferry from over here to the to Aomori, which is in Tohoku, on the main island of Japan again, on the very north though. And yeah, we're gonna be continuing our travels through the Tohoku region. We're gonna be taking mostly trains just down essentially towards the south until we reach Tokyo essentially. But yeah, first up is gonna be Aomori, which is a prefecture that is known for apples, I think, and then some other stuff as well. But there's gonna be the thing that I'm mostly looking forward to on this whole trip, which I'm gonna show you a little bit later. Ferry now, so I thought I'll give you a small little room tour. So this is kind of the main room if you book the standard or like the cheapest course. If you have seen our Tokyo Islands video, it's kind of a similar concept. It's essentially just a floor here. If you go with the night ferry, you can actually sleep here and here as well. But yeah, otherwise it's just nothing here. There's a TV, but yeah, you can essentially just chill out here. What we mostly opted out for is actually just we're sitting outside here. They have some kind of tables set up and next to the windows, so you can actually have a look outside while you're kind of sitting around here. Let me show you. You can see Julie is enjoying a little afternoon nap, so it's over here. But yeah, they have a lot of these kind of tables set up here. They also have some vending machines over here, so you can get something to drink. And yeah, it's kind of a better way to sit outside, I think, than sitting inside the cramped room without anything to do. You can see over here, got some vending machines, you can get some hot drinks, some cold drinks, and then you have some other like facilities. So they have some more expensive rooms. They have a suite as well, comfort room. Yeah, we are around halfway there. We're now in the between the strait in between Hokkaido and Tohoku. So we're gonna be there hopefully soon. And we are in Aomori right now, and we are already at our first stop, which is the Aomori Gyosai Center, which is a fish kind of production center. And the really good thing about this is you can have a nokedon here, which is kind of a rice bowl that you can create yourself. So what you buy is you buy tickets essentially. One ticket is 250 yen. You can buy them in packs of either 10 or one ticket is 150 yen. I think, yeah, 150 yen. And you can buy them in packs of 10 or 5. And what you can do is you can walk around all of the stands inside, which we're gonna do in a second, and you can pick your toppings for your own kind of fish bowl. So you can have tuna, you can have fish eggs, you can have egg and all of the traditional things, squid and everything. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go in, gonna get some rice, gonna get some toppings, and then we can also eat it inside. Looking forward to trying it. Julie as well. So we're both hungry, so let's go inside and try some of the nokedo. So I think it was pretty good. What do you think? Very full. Maybe I would recommend if you go there, maybe don't get 15 tickets like us. Maybe just get 10 tickets, which is gonna be 30. Yeah, 10 per person I think is a good amount. You don't need the extra unless you want to go for only the really fancy stuff. But yeah, we just went with the normal stuff and some fancy stuff like uni and stuff, and still had enough, more than enough I would say. And yeah, right now we're just gonna walk to the station. As you can see, actually there's a lot of snow around. There's not a lot where we are actually walking, but there is a lot of snow around the city, and that is because Aomori is, and I'm going to double check this when I edit this, but I think Aomori is the city worldwide that has the most amount of snow per year. So this is as much snow as you will get anywhere in the world. But yeah, today is like 15 degrees, so a lot of the snow is already melting and not that much left. But tomorrow we're gonna go to a place with more snow, which is Judy's favorite thing, so yeah. But yeah, for now we're gonna go to the train station and then gonna go for around an hour to another spot just outside of Aomori city. So we are here in Hirosaki city right now, and this is the thing that I was mostly looking forward to on this trip, which is Hirosaki Castle. This is one of 12 original castles in Japan. There are, I think this is my 9th one that I've seen. Fortunately, it is only open from April 1st until, well, November 23rd, so it's only open during the warmer period, I guess. So we cannot actually enter, but as you can see, it is a very interesting castle because it is built out of wood, which is kind of the reason why it is considered an original castle, because an original castle is one that was made before the unification of Japan, before it was kind of mostly regional shoguns and feudal lords who ruled over Japan and who had their own castles. Once Japan was unified under central government, this kind of castles were seen as kind of a symbol of this feudal system. So a lot of them were abolished. Obviously a lot of them burned down as well. This one originally used to be 5 stories tall, but then it burned down because it was struck by lightning, and it was constructed only in 1811. So it is still, well, only 200 years old, but it is still older than the Meiji Restoration, which was in 1860. So it is considered an original castle. And as I said, there's only 12 around them of Japan. This is the only one in northern Japan. All of the rest are down in the south. So I think it's still worth visiting. And the special thing is around us, all of the trees that you can see kind of here are actually sakura trees, cherry blossom trees, and this becomes a really, really beautiful and very popular spot in April, May, when the cherry blossoms are flowering. So yeah, I think we're just gonna have a look a bit around the park. Unfortunately, we cannot enter. I think it's still really nice, and I'm still gonna count it as number 9. So yeah, let's have a look around the park, see what we can find, see if we can get some cool shots of Hirosaki Castle. That was our visit. that was our visit to the Hirosaki castle. The park is really big. It's really extensive. And normally what we found out is that as soon as you get into like the main gate, you have to actually pay for this area. But because it is closed right now, so between November and March, you don't have to pay to get into like the main area around the castle, but you cannot enter the castle unfortunately. So it's kind of like the balance between that. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty cool. I would recommend if you can try coming in April or May. It's going to be a shit ton of people, but I think it's really beautiful. They had like an information center where they showed the scenery during sakura season. It's really beautiful. Like essentially almost all of the trees in here are sakura trees, so you're gonna get a lot of cherry blossoms here. And yeah, it's gonna be it for our time in Hirosaki. We're just gonna take the bus back to the train station, take the train back to Aomori, and I don't know if we're gonna do something today. Maybe just take a relaxed evening, find something to eat. And tomorrow we're gonna go on a small day trip from Aomori. We're going to go to the Hakoda mountains, which are these really beautiful kind of mountains up in the or down in the southern prefecture, but they have the really famous snow monsters there. I'm hoping that they're still around right now. Snow monsters, yeah, Julie doesn't know what that is. Neither do you, so you're gonna find out in the next episode. And yeah, hope that they're still around nowadays or these days because it's really warm, but should be around. So yeah, I'm just going to end today's vlog. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, do all the good things, and see you next one. Good night.